mindful of the energies you're carrying out through October into November because it's going to be important for you. All right. Okay, so the cards, Aries. You got the Three of Wands in reverse. So you might be a little impatient at this time, though. And I feel like, Aries, you got to slow down a little bit. Like the things that not look to the, hey, Lanita, not look to the next thing so quick. Because what you've already prayed for and manifested is here. So it's like, chill out for a minute. You don't got to be like looking for the next thing to do. Appreciate the moment you're in. Appreciate the things that have come for you already. You got the Nine of Swords. I'm sorry, it came up in reverse. You got the Nine of Swords in reverse. So it's like, yeah, the anxiety of the things that you've been planning and waiting on, all of that it needs to be done. All that being in your head about everything and how swiftly things are you because you taking on so many things. Thank you, Spirit. Eight of Pentacles, you taking on so many things, you working on a lot of shit. Hey, son, it's time for you to chill and just allow things to manifest because you've been doing the work, Aries. You know, Three of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, now you got the Eight of Pentacles in the upright. You have a lot of anxiety around the work that you've been doing. Like, yo, when is it gonna pop? You know, when is it coming in? Well, Spirit is saying it's here. But just because it's not manifesting in the way that you desire it doesn't mean it's not here. You have to take a pause from searching and anticipating to allow yourself to see that some of the things you pray for have actually manifested into your life. Yes, y'all can, Aries. I don't care. You know, I ain't gonna go. We both cardinal signs. So I'm not about to be easy with you, Aries. You can chill. You can chill. You can. It's all about the mind. That's why the Nine of Swords is coming up in reverse. Because it's telling you it's time to take that mental break. You've been in your head. You've been trying to push things, get shit done. You've been waiting. Okay, well, now the moment's here. What do you all the knowledge and all the shit you've acquired already with this Eight of Pentacles? It's like you've done the work. So chill out. Five of Pentacles comes out in reverse, saying basically the same thing. You are out of that space where you don't know what the hell is going on because you've done the work with the five you skip. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you don't have to worry. You know what I mean? Like, stop. You out of that space where maybe you feel like nothing you doing is right or all the work that you put in is in vain. No, that's not true. The universe is bringing you out of that mindset, out of that energy. It's really an energy that had been looming over you. Eight of Wands in the upright at the bottom of your deck. So this is your energy, Aries. Fast movement like you like. But it's like you won't see that shit until you chill. You know what I mean? You've done the work. Come out of your head about it. Let your actions and the work you've done speak for itself. But this Eight of Wands is here. So the opportunities are coming. So it's like, what are you really? What are you tripping about? That's what I'm hearing. Thank you, Spirit. Two of Cups comes out in the upright position. So like, yeah, what are you tripping on? Because like I'm not really just seeing this as a romantic energy, although I was channeling a lot of passion, a lot of sexual energy from you tonight, Aries. Really just want to get it popping, have some kind of like, some of y'all want to hook back up with an ex that really ain't an ex, but y'all was just cool. It was like a little situation. And then, y'all stopped talking, but you really want to like low key fuck with this person again. You really want to come out of the cold with this person. I'm laughing because with the 8 of Wands at the bottom of your deck is telling me you low key want to hit this person up. Like, what's good? Like, what's good now? Now that I done came up out of this space in my head, like now that shit is taking off for me. It's a little bit more balanced. What's good? Like, we haven't been talking, we haven't been exchanging energy for a minute, and now I want to offer you a little attention, a little conversation, and this person wants to offer you the same thing. For some of you guys, this person like, yeah, I'm tired of being on the house with you too. Let's talk. Let's exchange some energy. So I'm like, okay, Aries, you about to get the bag and your little boo, right? The moon card comes up in reverse, saying that like the inside work has been done. The shit beneath the surface has now come up, and now you know. You know what I'm saying? I think now you know how you feel about someone. I think you really channel some energy how you feel about yourself. It's just a lot of clarity that's coming up before you on the emotional realm right now with this energy. Okay. Five of Swords comes out, but to me, it was low key like this, and like it moved around. So what I'm feeling like is you're coming out of a lot of mental conflict with yourself. You need to pull back on trying to like have the upper hand all the time when it comes to like verbal conflict or like arguments and shit, because you could say some things and fuck around and like have a short-lived victory. Like, yeah, you might hurt this person's feelings, or you might trigger them to think about some shit about themselves, but then this person don't even want to talk to you no more. This person don't want to deal with you no more because of the way you went about it. So really be mindful of your communication with others and your communication shit, just because it's going to allow you to like win the conversation. Shit. Okay. All right. So this card fell, and I had to dig for it, and it's the King of Cups in the upright position. So you trying to dig into your emotions, Aries. You got a lot of emotions flowing through you right now, like a lot of passion, like right here. I can feel it. It's like a lot of passion, a lot of energy, a lot of emotion. You've been holding it in, and you want to like give it to like a certain person. But the crazy thing is that you keep fighting yourself on speaking on these emotions. For one, you don't want to be rejected. That's out of the question, because you're very sensitive in those terms. Like, if I set my sights on you and I think we can make it, and then you go that extra mile and you tell this person like, yo, I'm feeling you, and then they are kind of like unsure, it's gonna like upset you. So I feel like you're holding your emotions in right now. But at the same token, I feel like you're ready to say something. You feel like you gotta say something. Communication has been blocked. I'm hearing somebody blocked somebody. God damn, Ace of Cups comes out. Yeah, Aries, you in your feelings this week. And you ready to offer your love to somebody, but with the King of Cups here, I feel like you're apprehensive. You sure that it's this person. You want it to be this person. You know you and this person have chemistry, but you holding back. You holding back, Aries. And I respect why. Because, okay, the reason I say I respect why you're holding back is because I feel like you're holding back because you don't want to offend somebody with how much you feel about them. And also, you don't want that rejection. So those two are like really like mingling in your head right now. Like, what the fuck do I say? Fear. It's the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is your fear. Your fear is that you'll express yourself and be shut down. Your fear is that it'll be a false start. Like it'll start off passionate and good and then it'll die down. Some of your fears is that it'll turn into something only sexual and then you won't have that emotional connection here. So, what Spirit is telling me to tell you is that don't settle for the physical and act like the physical is all you want and that that's okay when you really want this cup here, because you could definitely get the sexual connection and the little feisty fuck me fight me energy, and that'll be cool, but emotions will be unsaid and feelings will be hurt. So be mindful of that, Aries. God damn though. And see, this is why you guys are going back and forth in your head. Because Nine of Cups is on the table. This could low key be like somebody you really want. Somebody that you just feel a whole lot of passion towards. Like, damn. Like when I see this person, when I think about this person in my private moments, when I'm just to myself, I got everything else but this person. I got everything I want but this emotional fulfillment. But this like it's like you got everything you want except this connection. So for some of you, you like, I want this new love thing. If I can't have the old love, if I can't have this little like, you know, I feel I'm hearing reconciliation, then I want this new love. So you sitting here with all your other needs met with this Nine of Cups, but you got your arms crossed because you like this shit with. I'm hearing that some of you guys have family that you love, that you share with, that you give to. You have beautiful children that you dote over and bestow with gifts and affection and attention. But you like, fuck, like this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Wands. Let's move this Nine of Cups to the side for a moment. This Ace of Cups and this Ace of Wands in reverse is you. It's like you got all this love in your heart, just like overflowing, but you don't have anybody to share it with right here. This is where it gets kind of like null and void for you. And I feel like it's pissing you off. And with the King of Cups here, you're trying to pretend like it's not. You're trying to pretend like you cool without having somebody to share this love with. But you low key sexually frustrated and you got a bad attitude and you just like not having it. But at the same time, spirits coming in, tapping you on your shoulder like, yo, but still you got all this other stuff to be grateful for. So what are you gonna focus on, Aries? See, you guys got a lot of cups because I feel like right now you're mirroring Scorpio and Pisces because Scorpio and Pisces are really fiery water signs to me. And I feel like right now you guys are mirroring that, or either you guys have like a lot of water in your chart, or you're dealing with water signs. Some of you Aries are dealing with Scorpios. Some of you Aries have Scorpio as your moon. Like your partner, Spirit said that your partner has a Scorpio as something in Pisces. Maybe a Pisces Venus. So being stuck in your head about the negative wavering, it's got you in this like standstill position, right? Like you're stuck in your head. You're stuck in your head, but energetically, you are the chariot. You're ready to move. You're ready to go. You're ready to get shit going. That's why I'm like, yo, you're like, you want to do this, but this, it's just like, it's like a pull. It's like a tug. You know what I'm saying? So mentally, you're stuck. You're in the past, low key. Because you're thinking about a time when there was a lot of passion, a lot of love and shit. And that's got you like, yo, what the fuck? Because I think for some of you, you're having feelings for someone that you probably thought you wouldn't. And this is like fucking with you because with the world card in reverse, it's like, yo, I'm stuck. Do I go back to this or do I move forward with the chariot? And I feel like the past is pulling on you more than the future is. But I want to tell you though that here we have the Ace of Pentacles with the Eight of Swords in reverse. So for some of you guys, you're gonna come out of this mental anguish and this stuck energy and this self-sabotaging thoughts and mental imprisonment that you've been placing yourself in because there's gonna be like a gift from the universe, a blessing that comes in for you, and it's gonna like snap you out of something and make you realize that yo, I have so much to be grateful for, which takes us back to this Nine of Cups. Okay, got the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Pentacles here, and now the Nine of Cups. So this is Spirit saying that mentally you have to stay within this abundant mindset, regardless of if you have, this is very important, but this is also important too. So I want you guys to stay in this mindset of abundance because this here is looming over you, the past. With the World card in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like, that tug, that pull to the past, to keeping you mentally stuck where things didn't go right, where you were trapped inside of a cycle that wasn't working for you. You can stay there because it's familiar and it kind of helps you get along in a way, but no, it's no longer serving you. Some of it's like you have people that you can have sex with. It's like you have people that you can have sex with, but at the same time, it's no passion. It's like it's weird because it's like yeah, it's familiar. You know what I want, but at the same time, there's like it's not enough for you. Thank you for everybody liking the video. It's not enough for you, Aries. So this has got you in a stuck position as well. All right, let's clarify a few things. And even if you're not an Aries, if you were drawn to this reading, maybe there's like a message in it for you somewhere. Oh, shoot. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse, please, Spirit. I clarify the Ace of Wands in reverse, and I get the Chariot. Yo, it's time to move forward. There, there's no more time to waste. Like you started off with that Three of Wands in reverse. Like it's time to move forward. I think the past is just familiar, but it's not for you to stay in. You got the Chariot twice in the upright position. Thank you, son. You got the Chariot twice. So it's like, yo, this is a message. It's time to move forward. Come out of this space where you're mentally stuck. The Eight of Swords in reverse, and I get the Tower in reverse. Adaptable Meals presents Taco. I clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse, and I get the Tower in reverse. So this is like The worst is behind you. Everything that was built on a shaky foundation that wasn't right for you is left. It's already falling apart. So kind of like going back right now would just set you back. Don't go back. It's time to move forward, Aries. Let's get a little more on the Eight of Swords in reverse, please, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. I get more on the Eight of Swords, and I get the Sun card in upright position. So it's definitely time for a new beginning, something more fruitful. Aries, you guys need something that makes you feel alive. You need to be able to explore your youthful energy. You guys have a very youthful, fun, free energy, and it's time for you to revisit that. And coming out of this Eight of Swords energy, like how it's in reverse, you're going to be stepping into this, which is like such a divine step, you know? Now seeing the possibilities, now seeing like the abundance of your life, making better choices. Yeah, hermit, because you've been going within. You went inside. You've done the shadow work. I'm hearing, and now it's time to make your way back out of those shadows into who you really are. And with this black dog here, this is like your spirit guides with you, your animal totems, maybe a wolf or a fox, coyote, or a dog. But even if it's not one of those, this is just saying like your spirit guides, your ancestors are like walking with you through this change. So you don't have to feel like alone. So you know what you want now, Aries. Thank you, Spirit. We get the Ace of Swords in the upright position. Right as I say, you know what you want. You're seeing things clearly now, Aries. Very clear vision with the Eight of Swords in reverse. This is a very clear vision. Now you have the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, things have been rocky, up and down. Things have turned away from you, turned back to you, back and forth. These are all things that happen when you're going through this evolution and you're changing and you're relearning yourself, knowing new parts of yourself. It's like the wheel has to turn away from you so that it can turn back in your favor. And that's like that shedding here. So to have the sun, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ace of Swords, it's like you're seeing things clearly now, coming out of that lack mindset, you know, so that you don't lament the things that you don't have, like you're not seeing that anymore. You're seeing the possibilities. You're seeing how you can market on certain things in your life. You know, you got the World card in the upright position at the bottom of your deck again. So definitely a lot of change coming in. Eight of Wands wants to come out. We saw that in the first deck with the Rider Waite. So this is saying like a lot of communication, a lot of changes, a lot of opportunities. Some of you guys really need to travel. I'm hearing you need to take a 3-day vacation. 3 days. No more, no less. 3 days. And you need to go somewhere where there's a lot of movement because there's an energy that you need to pick up on. There's something that you're gonna see on the street, like walking. Something you're gonna see that's gonna like spiritually like um like trigger something in you. And like you're gonna see a certain thing happening like on a street, there's gonna be lights lit up and there's gonna be something in the distance that you're gonna see where it's gonna like trigger a nostalgic feeling within you and it's gonna make you realize that you have to live more. I see it, but it's hard for me to verbalize it. You're gonna see something being like something happening. There's going to be like music involved, like people standing around, moving around. There's going to be some movement. There's going to be light and energy, and it's going to be something. It's going to trigger something in you, and then you're going to feel like, yo, there's more life to live. So definitely get out as soon as possible. Let's see, Spirit, on the oh, thank you. I asked for the Ace of Cups. Before I can ask for it, I got the Ten of Pentacles coming out. So if you're worried about finances, with the Ace of Cups being clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, you're gonna have abundance. You're like I already told you, your cup is overflowing. You already have a lot of shit. You're already stable, Aries. You're very stable. You're a cardinal sign, so you get out there and you get it. And you're not like stingy, like very stocked. So I'm hearing with the Ten of Pentacles that your home is stocked. Like dinner for weeks. Like everything is in order in place. But this, with this Ace of Wands in reverse, is that adventure that you're craving. So with this Eight of Wands here, with the travel and the 3-day vacation that I'm hearing that it's gonna restore some about some things that you've been wanting to change, to evolve. You're evolving a lot, Aries. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Star card here. So this is definitely your energy for me, Aries. Because with all the cup cards coming out, the Star card comes out to tell me that you're flowing right now. You're looking for that flow. For some of you, you're already flowing and you're trying to find that clarity on the flow. And for some of you, you're getting into the flow of things, trying to find that stability in this new phase. You know what I mean? But keep faith, For some of you, you've been waiting. And like I told you, things are coming into fruition right now. But you have to make that change here. You have to take these new opportunities. You have to step forward and claim some shit. But this stability is here. The healing is here because you've been striving for that. So with the Eight of Wands coming out twice, and then we have the Eight of Swords here. Where's the other Eight of Wands? Oh, I think it's the bottom of the deck. But anyway, it's like with the Three of Wands in reverse as well, though. It's like, yo, the change is here. The clarity is here. This subconscious communication that's triggering something in you to move is here. So it's time to do it, with the Star card and the Queen of Pentacles. Make some things work for you. A lot of you guys with the Ace of Pentacles are going to be coming into some type of money that's going to make it comfortable for you to be able to invest in something. Now, I'm not saying like this is going to be like some lottery win or anything like that. But with the Ten of Pentacles, excuse me, and the Ace of Pentacles, this is going to be something that's very abundant. It's going to be, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles as well. Excuse me. So it's like it's something that's very abundant. It's a very earthly energy. So with the World card here, it's like now that Saturn is home, a lot of you guys have planted some seeds in the background. We saw that Eight of Pentacles earlier. So a lot of you guys have like planted some seeds in the background. You've been doing a lot of work, like I said. You've been in this position like, yo, when this shit is gonna pop for me. Well, things are gonna pop for you. This is a lot of good Pentacle energy here. And even though the World card is not necessarily a Pinnacle card in itself, in this type of spread right here, when you're looking at like finances, career, energetic shit, you know what I mean? This is like a pinnacle above all pinnacles because the World card is like Saturn, and these cards here could be Earth energy, Capricorn energy, which represents Saturn as well. So it's like I just see like a lot of stability and Saturnian energy in this reading for you, which is bringing like a lot of stability, grounded energy, work paying off, finances being stabilized, um, just a lot of blessings coming in. And when they do, you need to be sure to invest, whether that's investing in yourself, investing in your self care, investing in your home, redecorating, clearing out some shit with the world card here, like cleaning out your closets, your cabinets, your pantry, wiping everything down, like shit like that. It's really just time to get this stable energy here with this Queen of Pentacles because there's a lot of good things that are going to be blossoming for you, and you want a clear space to bring it all into. All right, let's get into your oracle cards, and then we'll be done. A lot of good energy for you guys, so stay on the upswing of things, especially mentally. You're coming out of any type of mental blockages, mental imprisonment, self-sabotaging thoughts, shit that really wasn't serving you, but it was kind of like that's where you were at the moment. You know, that's over. A lot of wish fulfillment coming in, but it all depends on like your thoughts. All right, let's see what you could be releasing, Aries. Oh, like I was saying, don't get into any confrontation with anybody. It's not worth it. Even if you know you can win, or you got dirt on that person, or blah blah blah. You know, like that last word could be the uppercut or some shit. Like just ignore the opportunity. Yes, go to New Orleans, baby. Go and enjoy yourself. Okay, thank you, Spirit. The first, the first card you got was Surrender to Silence. And remember, you had the Eight of Swords in reverse. And I was telling you, coming out of like those, the mental conflict with yourself with the Five of Swords. It's like you're allowing yourself to hear that silence because sometimes, Aries, you like to have a lot of shit going on. You're very busy. You know, you're doing this, you're doing that. A lot of you guys are entrepreneurs, or you're just very busy in your own daily life. Well, you have to surrender to that peace of mind, that silence. You know. So it says, in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. And like I said with the Hermit earlier and the Queen of Pentacles, it's time to just like pour into yourself that star card. Do that healing. You've been doing the shadow work. Okay, that's fine. Beautiful. But now do that cleanup from the shadow work. The cleanup of the debris and all the shit that kind of like trickled down from you wiping everything clean. Do that healing, you know, that hermit energy going within and wiping everything clean out. You got surrender, obsessive thinking. Eight of Swords in reverse again. So like I was picking up, your mind right now, Aries, is the only thing that's really fucking with you more than anything else. Yes, there are external factors that are possibly triggering some of the shit that you're thinking about and trying to, but like I said, stop going over and over with those things in your mind. Let the universe come in and clean everything up, wipe everything up for you. Thank you for liking the video. This card says, if you're obsessing about a person or situation, turn the dilemma over to spirit. Doing so will help you bring clarity or even solve the problem. So yeah. I'm frozen, son. Am I still frozen? Okay, thanks, babe. Thanks, babe. I had no idea it wasn't showing up over here. Sometimes it'll show up on my side when it's frozen, and then I'll pause and repeat the message, but it didn't show up this time. But a lot of my fellow YouTubers have been saying their lives are being frozen. So yeah, guys, because my Wi-Fi is like really good. Okay, for some reason, oh gosh, yeah. Okay, for some reason, Spirit said take this card, community, and take this card, blossoming abundance. I'm gonna shuffle and try to pull another one for you. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. Okay, so first card, you guys, community. Just be mindful of the company that you keep is the only like channel message I got for that. But the book says connection with kindred spirits. This card shows three women celebrating, sharing ideas, supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever present spirit community as well. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like minded people, joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of three or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial allies your way. I'm sorry, the allies. Well, it says sending some beneficial alliances your way. Like the happy family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. So when you guys had the Eight of Wands twice come out tonight, and so I feel like those are those opportunities, those beneficial opportunities that are gonna like get you to that next level that you want to be at, or just kind of like put you around like-minded individuals. So yeah, if you get those invitations to get out, take them, Aries. You've been craving for some adventure. This is about to be the time to take it. Which brings you to your next card, blossoming abundance. You can see that. Okay. Increasing wealth and value. This card shows a beautiful golden garden in the springtime with coins and new flowers blossoming all around. They even hang like fruit on the tree above. Upright, this card signals an increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and unexpected way. Be aware that you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. This card upright indicates the universe is blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers and tend to the new growth. Be grateful and enjoy. And you saw all those pinnacle cards you guys had earlier. Let me see if my memory serves me right. You had the Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. You had a lot of Pentacle cards, and you had the World card. This is really representative of the abundance that's coming into your life for all the work you've done, Aries. And you've done work in a lot of different kind of areas in your life because you tend to take on many projects at once, or take a lot of opportunities as they present themselves. So you're going to be receiving from those things. Now, we have the woman holding a heart in reverse. So this is kind of like that energy where you're kind of like emotionally longing. You know what I mean? But let's see what the book says. I do feel like you just want someone to share your heart with. Like I say, you have all this abundance, but you want someone to share with besides like your immediate family, your kids, like you just want to be like grown shit. Like, for lack of better phrases, you just want to like do your thing and have a good time and like enjoy the fruits of your labor without always having to feel obligated, and that's okay. You need to not feel bad about that. Share your wealth and your abundance with the people that you love, that you know you're supposed to, because we always have our obligations somewhere in our lives. But it's also time for you to get out in your own areas and just do some shit that brings you some fun and happiness. That travel. The community card could even represent like you visiting another community, another state, another country, another city. Like that 3 day vacation that I was talking about. And there's three people in this card. This also looks like the Three of Cups to me in the traditional tarot. So it's definitely time for you to celebrate this blossoming abundance that you have. But just know that love is kind of like iffy, because some of you just don't have anyone to share it with. But this card reverse could indicate a state of being emotionally overwhelmed, and you may feel as though your love life is turned upside down. It could also refer to some difficulty in a family matter or close friendships. If this is the case, it's time to let go or resolve things now. There's also a possibility that this woman reversed is someone who brings a negative emotional influence to your life. There may be jealousy, resentment, or even more subtle manipulations going on. Don't take things personally, but endeavor to bring greater clarity and calm empowerment to the situation. And always remember to bring a loving, heartfelt energy to yourself. Affirmation: I am emotionally calm and peaceful, and I attract healthy and stable people to me. So, like I said, being mindful. When I saw this community card, I automatically thought, like, be mindful of the people that you're surrounding yourself with. Because with this woman holding a heart in reverse, this could be somebody that kind of like clings to you, but really doesn't want to see you do well, but they just pretend like it. And I really hope, Aries, that you're not doing this to somebody else. But it's like this is just an energy of someone being dishonest, especially emotionally. This person could pretend like they're like emotionally there and supportive, but they could be tearing you down behind your back. So definitely be mindful of the people that are like in your life right now, and make sure that you know like what the fuck their purpose is. All right, let's get your love cards, and then we'll be done, Aries. Can you still hear me, son? These cards are very good. Bear with me. Okay. Okay, thanks, babe. All right, let's see what we can get for the Aries for love, please, Spirit. Don't make me give up to you. Nothing for you. Okay. All right, Aries, y'all need to get laid. I'm sorry, I have to say, I'm not even sorry. Y'all need to get laid because your sexual frustration is making me mad, and I'm celibate, so I don't even know why I would be mad. But y'all need to get laid. Shit. All right. Your first card is number 6. Be willing to express love. And remember, I told you with the King of Cups earlier, like you're just holding on to all this emotion and passion that you have. It says, when we express love, we begin to receive more love. We are truly loving individuals. Take time to express love to others. I'm sorry, taking time to express love to others helps them to realize that they are supported in love. As we practice this custom, it helps us to become more loving. Once we desire to become a more loving person, it's easier to recognize opportunities to be loving. And you have the Eight of Wands twice. Sometimes that can represent loving communication, like coming towards you really fast. Or you could be giving that loving communication to someone else really fast because you come to this clarity like, yo, this is the person I really desire and I want to make things work with. So it's time to really think about that, Aries. And you don't have to be so like tight fist with your love. Okay. Your last card, Aries, is number 11, which is a beautifully divine number. It says, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. The angels are asking you to, though it may not feel like it right now, you will be able to push through this. Believe in yourself and know that you have the power in you. So, yes, Aries, like, you guys are so like powerful. You get shit done. Just kind of like, I know you don't want to hear this, but be strong. Like people get tired of hearing like be strong. I know, but just be strong, Aries, because some good things are happening for you beneath the surface right now. You're being divinely guided. You're just in the space of releasing. As we all are, but we're all releasing different things and learning new aspects of ourselves. All right, Aries. Thanks for being patient and showing me so much love. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for following me on Instagram and coming over here and fucking with me on YouTube. And thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks to my beautiful moderators. Thanks, son. Love you, babe. And everybody take care. Be vulnerable right now, Aries, because I feel like it's really gonna like open up the doors to a lot of healing and new love pouring inside of you guys. So thanks again. Um all right, I guess that's all the niceties. Hey Jessica! Oh my god! I didn't even know you were on here, girl. No, it's okay. Jessica Stein was here. He held me down. And I know you be busy, girl. And I don't even have no concept of time, so it's not like you could have prepared for me to go live. All right, guys. Thanks again for tuning in. I love you guys all. Stay encouraged. Information for booking will be in the description box below. I also put my social media handles in there and my email. Okay, guys. Love you so much. Take care. Peace and balance. Darling.